Here we are. All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, bro.
Yeah. My name is Bamio Adekomi Olatilewa.
Okay.
And I have here with me Mr. Chigoze Sipri and Mr. Odunayo. Mr. Chigoze is actually a digital marketer, and Mr. Odunayo is into photography, and currently he works with um, Montreal Benefit. It's a big company like that. So it's nice having you people here. All right, presently I will be playing a video shortly, and I want you to actually comment on it.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Are you aware that every expenditure you make from 31st May till date are not are not
All right.
All right.
Mr.
Mr.
Chigoze,
Chigoze,
I think I will
I
ask
will
you.
ask,
I'm going to
I'm going
ask
to
you
ask you
first,
first,
since we
since we
don't
don't
have
have
Mr.
Mr.
Odunayo
Odwan.
online presently. So,
So,
what do you
what do you
feel
feel
about? What
about
is your take about
about
what
what
happened
happened
to
to
Niger
Niger
Delta
Delta
Development
Development
Commission
Commission
(MD)
MD
at the
at
National
National
Assembly
Assembly
today?
today? Wow. All right. Thank you so much. Um, for me, what I would say is that that is really crazy, ridiculous. On a place like that, you are being faced with judges that facing a panel, people get to ask you what, and before you know it, something like that happens. It's crazy for people to actually understand what actually transpired. But looking at that, it seems, or we say it's kind of act, but it seems kind of act, like just a blind act. You know, it's something. I don't know if the guy, the MD, is actually in good condition. But what I would say is that if something should have, if something has been wrong with you before you came to the place, if something should have stated, okay, this is, I'm not feeling fine, I'm not right, I'm not myself before you go to the place. But getting to the place now and you are being asked with faced with a lot of questions, and I don't know. To me, what I would say is that I think it's a deliberate act. You know, looking at that, you can't just tell me that because of the question, I mean, he cannot be feeling fine for quite a lot of time. Based on what his doctor said, he has not been feeling fine. He has chronic one and stuff like that. But it's crazy for people to believe, crazy for me to believe. I believe he has something he's hiding. That is why he did what he actually did. You know, to me, that is crazy. That is not acceptable. Nigeria have to get it right in the first place. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank
Thank you.
you, thank
Thank you.
you. I
I
think I
think I
love
love
your
your
view
view
about
about
that.
that.
So
So
before actually
actually,
before
before
somebody
somebody
will
will
appear
appear
before
before
the
the
National
National
Assembly, definitely
definitely
you would
you
have
would have
known the
known the
state
state
of
of
your
your
health.
head. Yeah.
So
So
it
it
shouldn't
shouldn't
be
be
what
what
you don't
you
come
come
to
to
that
that
very
very
stage to come and
common
act drama.
drama.
Though
Though
I
I
wouldn't want to
wouldn't
I mean agreed
agree
or
or
conclude
conclude
in
in
that
that
manner
manner
that is
that is
actually
actually
an
an act.
acting. So,
So,
Mr.
Mr.
Dunayo,
Duayo,
what
what
do
do
you
you
feel?
feel?
What
What
is
is
your
your
take?
take?
hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
what
is
is
your
your
take?
take?
What is can you call me back?
Okay, I think we can Mr. Odunayo, are you there?
Yes, yeah, let's.
All right. So, what is your take? What is your take about what happened at the National Assembly today? The network is bad. All right. So, Mr. Shigoze, sorry to disturb you, and I think I know you are a versatile person and a busy person like that. But at the same time, guys, I don't know. Maybe I can ask you, what does that really communicate to Nigerians? Are we trying to portray this corruption in a high manner? Or what do you think about? What is your take about that, Mr. Chigoze?
All right, thank you so much. So for me, what I would say is that you know, for quite a long time now, Nigeria has been painted as one of the most corrupt countries in the world. It has been painted. If you go outside there, people talk about Nigeria being corrupt, being a corrupt country. But you got to ask yourself, does it really actually speak well of you? Does it really actually, as a Nigerian, does it actually speak well of you? You know, the issue of corruption is something that needs perhaps, should I say, divine intervention from God in Nigeria. This corruption has to is from the background. You know, it's something that has to be deep rooted, that be deep rooted in our blood, our forefathers, our fathers, our grandfathers. They've been into corruption. So I think there needs to be a deliberate, should I say, intentional act if you truly want to stop this corruption aspect of a thing. You understand? If you truly want to stop everything that has to do with corruption in Nigeria, that you need to be a deliberate act, intentional mind. People coming out there, to speak their mind. Let us speak of change. Let us say how you're going to stop all these things. I think it has to do with Nigeria. If Nigeria could actually come out there and say, no, we say no to this, say no to this menace, because corruption itself is a menace. Understand? Take a look at one of our brother or one of our, our sons abroad that was arrested recently in Dubai.
Oh.
We actually, many of us know him, but I don't want to say his name, but you yourself know him. But you know, hearing that other countries, hearing that in Nigeria, a giant of Africa, into such things, don't you think? Don't you think, as a global citizen, don't you think that nobody would like to partner with you? I don't know in terms of in any aspect of sector, you know, if sometimes we can get need their help, but looking at what the history you have actually encountered over the years, over the time, because of this corruption matters and every other thing that has nothing to do with good things. You know, sincerely, that I'm angry with Nigerians. I'm angry with Nigeria as a country. Need to change this mindset. Need to change the way we think. We need to change everything about us. For crying out loud, we are giant of Africa. Every other country, they need to look up to us as giant of Africa. You need to portray what Africa truly is in the world.
Okay.
You understand? Thank you.
All right, Mr. Sipri, thank you so much. I think it's actually a good moment with you like that. But I would like to ask,
Okay.
what do you think Nigerians can do to curb the high level of corruption we tend to have, the kind of names we begin to have in all over the world? What do you think we can do?
All right. Thank you so much. As a custodian of purpose and destiny, I used to tell people that before you exist in this life, you need to ask yourself, as having been born, having been given birth by your parents, biological parents, before you start your life, start your living, as a citizen of a country, you need to ask yourself very vital questions, which are like 4 5 W's in a way. You need to ask yourself, who are you? What are you here for? Why are you in this world? You know, where are you going? What can you do? You know, in all these things, it has to do with your purpose in life. You need to be purposeful in what you do. You know, if you are not purposeful as a human being, if you don't have purpose in life, your God-given purpose, or this corruption stuff you keep regurgitating day in, day out in your mind, you understand? You know, I understand that this has to do with society. Everybody want to have money, everybody want to make a lot of money. But then you need to understand that as a global citizen, as a child of God, this thing has to not, you know, it's something that is not good. Yes, you read the Bible. If you're a Christian, you're a Quran, if you're a Muslim, you read your Quran, but you have to understand. You all know that it's not good. You all know corruption is not good. You know something they have to, have to paint it here. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, everybody.
Hmm.
But then there are people making legitimate money, people doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Being successful. That's even indulging into corruption. You could be in that issue. You
Yeah.
don't have to indulge in corruption for you to make it big in life. You don't have to indulge in
Hmm.
any type of stuff for you to make it big. Like, you need to find your purpose, why we are living. Only if you have a fear of God in you. I believe, and the sky is your starting point.
Yeah, thank you, thank
You
you, thank you. So, let me just recap what Mr. Sikri has said, or what he's actually saying. He said, you don't know what, once you discover your purpose in life, definitely to get it will be very easy, and you don't do any outing to actually fulfill your purpose. There are things that you can do legitimately, that they are very legal, not use going to the national TV to go and do what I don't want to. You go and disgrace your family, you go and be a disgrace to Nigeria as a whole. You don't know what there are things you can do legally.
sincerely.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So please, Nigerians out there, this is high time we have to learn, and we have to come back to our senses that okay, we are giant of Africa. We have to come back to have this a good repute in the world. We have to represent this country. Every citizen, we must have it at the back of our mind that we want to be an ambassador to this country. Like we want to represent this country so well.
Exactly. Sure.
So you don't go to national TV and embarrass the whole world, your family, and the entire Nigeria, because it's actually telling a lot of people are outside the country and they are seeing what you are doing. So definitely it's actually giving them a name. It's actually painting all Nigerians over there. It's giving a record. It's setting a record in their art. So please, I want to tell you, please can we please come back and come out from this menace. So I wouldn't want to take much of our time. Let me appreciate um, uh, my biggest brother, my biggest boss. He's a digital marketer personnel. In fact, this evening he will be holding a program. He'll be having a program online. So you can join him. You can join him. I think maybe he has one or two things to say as regard that.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Adiola, for having me. I really appreciate it. Yes, I think you actually heard what you said, as regard to corruption of the country. This corruption of a thing have actually painted us black as a country. It has painted us black as citizens. Someone was saying on Instagram recently about, how he traveled to Europe, was accustomed and being harassed because he was a Nigerian, despite the fact that he showed them his passport, looking at who he is, and that delayed him for quite a long period of time. But But after everything, they let it go because you know. So you need to understand that out there, the way people perceive us as is not really encouraging. It's not really fair at all. You don't have to you don't have to encounter such when you go out there, such embarrassment, and every other sort of things. Because you're Nigerians, not really because there could be a good ones in Nigerians. There's very few of Nigerians have actually printed this. Just like they say, when the oil touches and every other things becomes oil. Because a finger touches an oil, every other thing, every other fingers becomes oil. You need to, shift on have a paradigm shift. You know, trying to like everything has to do with bribery and corruption. You need to pray out of us. And based on my training, I'll be organizing tonight is about digital marketing, insights on digital marketing. I'll be talking. There we'll be talking more of how we can leverage on digital marketing. We all know that digital marketing is one of the best sellable skill in the world. There we'll be talking about copywriting and purpose discovery. So I think why I put purpose discovery, at the basis, and what I said before, you need to discover your purpose in life. You know, without your purpose in life, you'll get it right. Someone said until you discover, you will recover. So you need to discover to recover. So why discover your purpose? They give you the room, the road to discovering yourself and making it big in life, not really indulging into kind of corruption, any other thing that is not in line with what God has actually put into this wilderness of earth to do. I believe with God, everything is possible. So just put in your best, try as much as you can to be doing the good thing you are doing. Do not let society, do not let peer pressure, do not let anybody um, discourage you, or do not let anybody talk more bad of what you are doing. Just keep doing yourself, keep doing the good thing you are doing, and I tell you, that's it. Sky will be yours at a point, and God will truly and surely crown your efforts. Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Um, Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you for sharing your insight with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So you have heard it. There's a program coming up this evening, and it's all about creating or living a purposefully life and knowing how to navigate in this kind of COVID era that we find ourselves. So I will indulge you to actually join. You can join this platform tonight. You can join the platform tonight. Maybe the link will be shared later. Oh, okay. Can we do it? Okay, I'm coming. Thank you. You can join. You can join through that number. So you are going to see the number on the display button now as soon as possible. So by then you can join to that number. Yeah. All right, there's a number being displayed.
You just say hi to the number, so be added to the group.
Okay, maybe added to the group. You see the number. That is the number on the display screen. So you can add and join it live. When you say add, you'll be added. So thank you everyone. I want to appreciate you. You can join us. You can stay tuned. We will be bringing this kind of episode to your view almost every time when we have a recent